Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the super informative podcast. I'm joined today by Connor Kavanagh.
Good morning.
Guys, come on, please. You don't have to clap that loudly.
Hold your
Come on.
applause. Hold your applause. I know. So excited.
Bob Lamb. I'm sorry, I can't with that intro. And finally,
My name is Akshay. Nice to meet you guys. Hi.
that is the most scuffed introduction we've ever done. I don't even know if we should keep it or redo it.
No, I
We're
think
keeping
it's
it. I'm not fucking doing that shit again.
that's the best fucking introduction.
Okay, so today we don't really have a super well planned out podcast. We just got a bunch of different topics that we probably gonna go through. First off, I don't know. I just wanted to say, Bob, congratulations for moving to Japan.
Let's go, my boy. Let's
where's
go.
Where's the clapping sound?
Okay,
Background.
sorry.
Yeah, shit. Ryan, get on your
use it
shit.
for. Yeah, come on.
It's just really awkward to stop in the middle of it. So Bob, what do you think of Japan so far? How are you liking it?
So far, at least in my ends of Japan, it's pretty well. It's pretty good. Weather is chilly in the night, really sunny in the morning. People are very kind, and I actually have to be more extra kind and careful around elders, or strangers, or
So you mean you have to be a decent human being?
But between friends, yeah, basically. And then when we get back home and when we're with like our friends, we shit on each other like crazy. And then, yeah, living by myself, definitely a first. I've got a lot to take care of and a lot more responsibilities that I had to, I realized when I came here. And like more because Japanese people are really like
I know.
careful with stuff. Like for example, I have to throw away the rubbish. Like I have to like separate
I know the
plastic and paper
recycling
with metallics
is super
and
strict
shit.
in Japan, right?
That's good.
Like you have to like
Yeah,
tie
you
up
get
cardboard
fined
and shit.
if you.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. It is. It makes it easier for them, but it's like if you get one thing wrong and then they put it in like basically it's like differentiates like burnables and non-burnables, and then there's like metallics. If you put burnables and they see something that's non-burnable like stuck there, they'll track it back down to the bag, and then the bag has a barcode, and the barcode goes to your
What the
house.
fuck?
So you can
Little
get fined
creepy.
or jailed.
That's
And now that
crazy.
I'm in a dorm, yeah, I'm in a dorm, so like the guy downstairs, like the guy that takes care of the whole building, he's going to get like in trouble if we
Oh,
don't
so
do it
you
right.
won't get in trouble.
So
Yeah.
well, yeah, I will because they can track the CCTV
Oh,
so that they can see like where
Oh,
like who's putting this
shit.
bag in, who's doing this and that. Yeah, so gotta be extra careful with my shit.
Where in Japan
But
are you?
in general, everything. Nagoya. It's south,
Oh shit.
like southwest. Yeah. From Tokyo.
Damn.
And I was supposed to go to Tokyo this next week because I have like a term break, but I've got too many assignments, so
Shit.
I'm not going.
Damn, rip.
Ooh, I've got something to say though. Food is extremely cheap. I can spend like £7 a day just on food.
What the fuck?
Sounds so
Like
good.
just like £7 a day just on food, but the fucking transport is like £12
Jesus
one way,
Christ.
and it's like a 5-minute bus like to like
wait,
school.
£12 for a 5-minute
It's
bus?
crazy. Like 10 pounds. Like
Well,
sorry, front and like just like
both ways return.
both ways return. Sorry, yeah,
You should just walk.
but it's still like
Honestly.
really expensive. Yeah, I'm walking like every single day. I just walk 40 minutes to school. Like it doesn't matter.
40
But it's like
minutes.
if I wanted to take the transport, yeah, it's like an incline, like it's on a mountain.
Why don't you
So like, I
bike?
do have to walk a little bit upwards.
Okay, and for our
Didn't I tell you last time? I don't know how to
brothers
ride
and
a bike.
Oh, I
sisters,
didn't know this.
£10 is 1,800 dinars.
Thank you. What about the Moroccan? The Moroccan brothers and sisters?
Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm
Connor,
getting
you're
that
being
up
a
right
bit
now.
quite
I'm
rude
getting that
here,
up right
honestly.
now.
You're being a bitch, Connor. You're being a bitch.
I'm sorry. Guys, that is for our Moroccan brothers and sisters all around the world watching our podcast. £10
Mainly in
is
Morocco.
125 Moroccan. I'm gonna say this if I get it wrong. Please do not crucify me. Dirham.
Nice.
Dirham.
I think that's
Akshay's on me.
Yeah.
We were talking to Joe the other day
Yeah.
about
Were we?
the TikToks. Yeah, kind of. The TikToks that we released for the podcast, and he asked if he was just the ghost of the podcast now. 100% yes.
Yeah.
There's no like Joe's more than welcome to come on a podcast if he wants. There's an outstanding invitation.
But he won't.
But I mean,
Yeah.
Do we have like on our soundboard? Do we have like a mournful noise where we like give a minute of silence?
Like that, like a.
Is that like can we have like an American eagle?
an audible sigh?
Yeah.
Like yeah, like a.
Yeah,
there's
like-
not. There's
God damn it.
there's clapping, cheering, drum roll, laughing, and then like a bunch of preset noises.
God damn
Very
it.
positive.
But speaking of
Yeah.
Joe, do we have any maybe like favorite Joe stories
Yeah, because he.
In commemoration of our lost
in
friends.
in commemoration?
I think.
Yeah,
What's a good
you
joke?
definitely agree. The pig.
Maybe not the pig. Let's steer
Not the
clear of the
pig.
pig.
Not the pig.
I think my probably not the best story of Joe, but the funniest for sure is Joe's weird obsession he developed when we first started going out like drinking with like vomit. He wasn't like he didn't like the vomit, but he just liked the fact that when somebody was really
people
drunk,
would vomit.
he would encourage them to vomit like so much. And probably the worst was one time when one of our friends was vomiting after like a night in Saikong, and he was sitting there. He was sitting there right above him, like petting him like a dog, going, "Good lad, good lad."
That's me.
Yeah, was that not Bob?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to say.
That was me.
Bob was out there vomiting his guts out, and Joe was sitting over him, petting him like a dog, going,
No.
"Good lad."
Okay, I just want to say something. I was
He's been considerate, maybe. I don't think it's a fetish.
I was right next to Bob when it happened. And literally, for like 20 minutes beforehand, Bob was standing there with his like head down, with his hands like this, like in complete dead silence. And then just like, after like 15 minutes, I just hear, yeah. And I look over, and Bob has vomited all in his hands and all across the fucking ground, and he just stands there in the complete same position.
No,
just,
I
like,
didn't
with
vomit in my
dripping
hand.
down.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I don't remember it
I
getting on
did.
Bob's hand.
I remember it getting on some part of Bob.
I do remember.
I remember it getting on like his shoes and shit
I just
because they
remember
were,
being
you know,
really
on my
fucking
shoes,
funny.
yeah.
at the ground. But Joe was, oh my gosh, he was so supportive
Yeah.
of your vomit.
Encouraging.
You know, me and Connor were like, we'll get him water,
Hmm.
stand back a bit, give him some space.
Yeah.
But Joe
Joe
was
went
like,
in there. Joe died
No.
in that shit.
he needs me.
Joe probably still got some.
I swear there was like pepperoni pieces. We were eating pizza that night.
Yeah, that,
We got
that
really
was
drunk.
very unnecessary. We
And
don't
then
need to
we
go into
were like, there was
Sorry.
like pieces of pepperoni.
Can we just have some more imagery, like color?
We don't need this
Yeah,
imagery.
I
Was
think
there-
the
was
audience
there
wants
any-
to hear it. Don't they,
vomited.
Ryan? Can we get
Yeah,
some
of course.
applause? Can we get some
That's
applause
that.
if you want to
We
hear
Hey,
Bob go into
guys,
more detail?
clap if you want to hear about Bob's vomit.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Sheesh.
Resounding approval.
Well, Bob, they wouldn't lie to us, so
Was there anything more than
seriously,
pepperoni? Bit of cheese?
this is the worst podcast.
Pepperoni. There was like There's also other pieces of stuff as well.
Honestly, we'll never
I
get
remember- I
sponsored by
recall,
Spotify
like-
at this point. We really like our dreams for anything with podcasts are
We're
just thrown out the
we're
window.
better than Joe Rogan.
We
Don't
are.
even lie. We're better
We
than
probably
Joe
are,
Rogan.
but still, he talks about like eating what elk meat. We're describing vomit.
Yeah.
This is a new low. This is really
This is not a
low.
new low.
We're getting into something detailed.
This is a new low.
This
We're
is a
getting
new
into something
high, guys.
informative.
This is a new goddamn high.
Speaking
next
of high,
Joe story.
have you guys ever done DMT?
What?
Sorry, that was my Joe Rogan impression.
Oh, good boy. Learning from the best. Learning from the goats. Paying homage to the
Did this guy
goats of the
give
game.
himself an applause.
No, the Connor controls that. What are you talking about?
I do not fucking control the applause. Don't put this on me.
Well, it's just my word against yours, Connor. I don't know who they're gonna believe.
Shut up. Shut up.
Never heard Johnny Depp situation.
Amber Turd.
Amber Turd.
Amber Turd.
That could be
Well,
one of our talking
Amber
points.
Turd.
I think
What?
actually we're in the podcast.
Wow.
God damn it.
um,
And also, we did sort of a bit briefly cover the Amber Turd situation.
I think we talked about it personally. I don't think we actually said anything on the podcast.
Yeah. Well,
I think we basically came to the conclusion that it's a very serious topic that none of us are capable of talking about.
oh yeah. I'll say
So we're
one-
going to talk
I'll
about
say-
it anyway.
So I'll say one thing about it though. Like, well, obviously, or at least to me, obviously, our opinions are not set in stone truth because obviously none of us are gonna. No one knows better what's going on than them. Obviously.
No, but then again, it's just opinions. It's,
Yeah, for real.
It's all fact.
Just don't take anything we say very literally. Okay. Basically, I think it's very clear that obviously Amber Heard did in some way physically abuse Johnny Depp, at least from the footage that has been released. The evidence
From the
clearly-
evidence.
You're being
the
so
evidence seems
PC.
to clearly support that. But what I will say is I think people
What's up?
are like portraying Johnny Depp as like a complete angel. And while he may not have physically abused
Yeah.
Amber Heard,
Mhm.
he was and is this is a very well known fact, was a raging drug addict and probably still is. And so
Why'd you
he's
say it
probably
like that?
still not a great guy.
I mean,
Why do you say drug addict like that?
yeah, I think the things that we can take away from the trial is that Amber's lawyers are both very bad, like
Yeah.
He's chatting out of her
horrendously bad,
ass. Yeah.
and the witnesses are almost all on Johnny's side. And if they're not on Johnny's side, it's so evidently clear that they're like doing it for
Fake.
some incentive from
Being
Amber.
forced
Have
to
you
say it.
have you seen
But-
that
Yeah.
I see it all the time on like TikTok and stuff. It's that one clip of Amber Heard where she's like, and my dog stepped on a bee.
My dog stepped on a beat. She repeats it so that she can get the scene
Yeah.
correct.
And I'm like,
No, it's just honestly, yeah.
how is
The
that
jury's-
important? How
It's
Dude, none of these questions. Almost all of the questions have been so irrelevant.
I think most of the
they're just trying to grasp onto any sort of evidence that they possibly can.
I
whether
think
it's
I
relevant
think
or
most
not.
of the questions are meant to destroy the jury's perspective of somebody.
Yeah.
So like even if it's irrelevant, if it makes them seem like a worse person or like an untrustful person or
Yeah,
like anything negative, then it helps
that's bad.
whichever side it's for.
I
Like I
just,
saw a
um,
recent.
believe I just can't believe that Amber Turd like shit in the bed.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I.
Fucking crazy.
The best point of the entire trial.
She either shat in the bed or she just took shit from her toilet. Like she thought about this.
Either
This
way,
wasn't
it's
like-
fucking
this wasn't-
weird.
Like I just don't know how a person just thinks.
Why would you
They're still
shit in the
picking
toilet?
the shit up.
Yeah,
Why would
why-
you shit in the toilet
yeah, why would you
to
shit in the
move it
But it's
to
also
the bed?
really uncomfortable
Toilet
just
and then
shit.
take
Do
it
you know
out.
what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, I think it's just still
What do
weird.
you mean
that it's just
uncomfortable shit?
uncomfortable just to like you shit by sitting down.
Why,
Either
do you
she
have
had to
experience?
squat. No, I'm just saying either she had to squat while shitting, or
Uh-huh.
she
Yeah, like
shat while...
Asian squat on the bed.
Yeah. She either did that or
Dude,
she.
this guy's the poop perpetrator.
that's what I'm
she had to
meant.
do like a I don't know what. It was just weird. Like I just don't.
Poop connoisseur.
I'm not okay. Don't make this a
Dude,
Joe
he's
situation.
thinking,
I don't.
he's thinking where that shit was. He was like,
I'm just analyzing.
you don't.
I'm over.
He's He's currently in a poo predicament.
For real.
He's the anus analyzer.
I think that's.
I
we
think-
don't have any more butt jokes.
No, it's so bad. No, it's so bad.
He's cracked the case. Did you get it?
But I
Because
think
of crack?
I think I heard that,
Otto? Wait, could you repeat that again?
Like crack cocaine, what Johnny Depp took?
no, he's taking a lot. No, but like, I heard before that the people from Aquaman, they wouldn't do shit to Amber Heard. Like, they were just defending the movie, like being like it's just a
Didn't-
role, kind of to an extent. But now I heard that they have reduced her part significantly, which I guess is a good step in the
Apparently-
right direction. But
Apparently,
it's
she only
still-
has like
But-
10
She's not even in
minutes.
the movie now.
But I think
she's in it for,
she
like, 10
also
minutes.
I think they also said that they made those cuts before this court case.
So
Yeah.
she's probably just shit.
Yeah,
'Cause they
because
already-
because she
Yeah.
had bad
Yeah.
because she had bad chemistry with Jason Momoa. That was the
Right.
reason stated.
Like I heard,
Aljo,
I heard that they were gonna replace her with Emilia Clarke, and if she did that, it would be much. Oh my god, because the chemistry
Much
they
better
have
movie.
off screen is much better.
Well, yeah, it's because they were both in Game of Thrones
100%.
together.
Yeah, and they practically love each other.
I think one of the best points of the trial was when they had a hashtag analyst to come and portray some message, but he said that he removed all like hateful hashtags from the statistics, and all the hashtags he said were hateful were things in support of Johnny Depp. Like one of the ones he removed was "Justice for Johnny." Apparently, that's very hateful.
Yeah.
I don't know. The entire trial seemed like or not half, but some of the witnesses or the testimonies were kind of in Amber's pocket.
It kind of feels like a fever dream.
Yeah, the fact that it's all happening and all the
Feels like a
fucking
reality.
stories coming
Like
in.
Yeah.
Like the morning show vibes.
It's like a drama show.
Kind of. Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
what kind of timeline are we living in?
Definitely.
Speaking about timelines, what do you think about
Multiverse of
Marvel?
Madness.
Mr.
Marvel?
Doctor Strange?
I
When you
didn't
do
like it
Strange.
that much. I
You didn't like it?
I thought this was insane. Actually told me his opinion on it after I watched it, and he was like, "I don't like it." Why?
It was
Okay, look,
What
I'll say the same. I agree.
you said you didn't watch it.
No, I agree. You know why? Because the fucking Illuminati died off so quick
That was
after being introduced for like what
Oh,
50
that
The
was
way
so
they
funny.
died as well was
Spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
Fucking thing in the world.
If you haven't watched the movie,
Oh, right.
Yep.
no, fuck
to,
off. If you haven't watched the movie, I don't
um,
know what you're doing.
the
Really,
timestamp that we're gonna put on the screen.
It's been like 2 minutes.
It's yeah. Yeah, I think
There we
the
go.
warning
The,
is
the
on
movie's
button.
been out for like
Okay.
2 weeks. I don't think everybody's seen it.
No, it hasn't been out for 2 weeks. It's been out
Yeah,
for
it
2 weeks.
is.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but still, I know
fuck.
people
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
You've been warned.
It's
Yeah.
you've been warned. Whatever the fuck. I just
Okay.
think that they wasted so much. I like that they tried something new with the horror kind of vibe. I just think that it was absolutely
Yeah.
pointless. Reed Richards, the most intelligent person in the whole Marvel universe, gets killed off and he becomes fucking string cheese. That makes zero sense to me. And this
That
dumb
was fucking
motherfucker
hilarious.
Who's supposed to be
That was
the
really funny.
he's supposed to be the smartest
It was really
person
funny,
ever.
though.
He's supposed to be the smartest person in the Marvel universe. He literally told Wanda how Black Bolt would kill her. He was like, "Oh, my friend here is going to blast you with
Oh.
his mouth."
Okay,
That was
low-key,
so.
that's a
And
little
also,
bit.
the thing is,
I accept that. That
it
was
wouldn't.
dumb.
It also wouldn't ricochet into his head. That it would just burst through his mouth because he uses his mouth to, I guess, whatever scream or whatever, like whatever.
But
It would
Actually,
go
he's trying
through
to
his mouth.
really
It wouldn't.
logistically
It
justify
wouldn't
Marvel
be able to
film.
ricochet from his mouth up because
Yeah.
I guess the barrier between his mouth is so small. It would just go through. It wouldn't. It doesn't
Honestly-
have enough time to ricochet.
If you try to apply logic to superhero movies, you will just always be at odds. Because
I
No,
think
but there is.
the
Come to
the
a dead
only
end.
the only criticism I have is that like aside from the horror movie aspects of the movie, Marvel movies are starting to feel like rinse and repeat, like just take the same template
Yo, yeah.
new movie.
They are trying new things.
No,
with these
But-
I was gonna say that, in my
Mhm.
opinion, that ever since Endgame, the films have felt very wishy-washy. I just don't know what's
Really?
happening. Like,
Even No Way Home.
I think that was since for me it was since Spider-Man.
What do you mean by wishy-washy?
as in, like, obviously, with the movies going up to Endgame, you had an idea of what we were like moving towards. Like, it was
Mhm.
eventually going to be like this big fucking showdown with Thanos, and then it like culminated in this like fucking awesome thing with Infinity War and Endgame. And then, like, ever since then, it's just been really fucking weird. Like Eternals, like
But
what
they're
is like,
building it up.
I think they're trying to build the universe out.
Yeah, because
But
that's
they're
how
not-
they started. Everything was so independent with the Phase
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
With
So
Thor,
in-
it was all weird to an extent. But now they're just trying new things.
Yeah,
So
with
it's gonna be more
hindsight,
like
we
that.
can look back and see how all the movies followed this specific timeline to lead up to
Yeah.
Infinity War. But in the
That's-
moment,
And
in like
yeah,
2000 whatever, you would sit there and you would watch Thor, and it had no relation to.
yeah,
you
Time
do
and-
not, like you barely need to watch Thor to know what's going on.
Yeah. But that would be the
Thor's
same
a
with
boring movie. I'm sorry.
that would be the same with most
first
movies.
Thor wasn't good. First
The
and
first
second
Thor
Thor
is so
were
boring.
The second Thor was even worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was 100% worse.
And then ever
third,
since
oh my
Thor-
god, Taika
ever since
brought
then,
that
Thor films
shit
have been great.
back. Yeah, the third
Thor-
I mean, yeah, continue.
Opinions on Love and Thunder, like the
Thor:
trailer.
Love and Thunder
Yeah,
looks genuinely
I can't wait.
amazing.
I can't
It looks
fucking wait. I cannot
so
wait.
good.
I can't wait for Gore the God Butcher, the first serial killer in the Marvel universe, is now
What?
arrived. He's a serial killer.
Is
he's
Thanos not a
killed-
serial
No.
killer?
No, he's a mass murderer.
No, he's not. He's
Is
just
that just not a
He-
bigger serial killer?
he didn't
What
individually.
about Winter Soldier?
Connor, wait, did you just say
No, he's
mass
no,
murderers
he was
are
a mercenary.
better?
He's a mercenary. He's a mercenary. This is out of pure pleasure to an extent. It's like
No, it
it's
isn't.
out of,
It's out of pure hatred.
Yeah.
it's out of hatred, but
No,
also he
It's
feels
pure
good
hatred
about doing
for
it. What do you-
gods.
Yeah, because he hates them. That's why he feels good when
But
he
Winter Soldier
takes
was
them away from
programmed
this.
to do it. Winter Soldier was programmed to do it, so it's different.
True.
Yeah, but this guy,
Fair
I
enough.
cannot wait. Christian Bale is gonna do different.
I
I
just-
can't wait.
I feel like they could have done a lot better with the design. It's too human.
Really?
I think
I feel like they
Yeah,
could have
I've
added
seen-
like
yeah.
a human horn or something.
I've seen
like
that
Oh,
some people are annoyed that
his things.
it doesn't. It's not as accurate to the
Not
comics.
that long. It's just like maybe like a horn.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, because
yeah.
in the comics he has like the freaking what is
He has
like,
a cloak.
He
Yeah,
does,
and, like,
oh no,
and
he has
tentacles.
and
Looking-
he has
He looks
yeah,
like
the two
he looks
tentacles.
like Ahsoka from Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, speaking of which, are you guys gonna watch the Obi-Wan TV show?
I'm not that big of a fan of Star Wars.
I'm not
Yeah.
a massive Star Wars dude.
Damn,
I haven't even seen the trailer.
Me neither.
damn, y'all letting me down.
I'm
I
gonna
just
I'm
got
gonna get
shut
into it,
down
though.
real quick.
I'm
Y'all,
gonna get
y'all
into
letting
it.
me down.
But like also, like I,
I think
it's
I'm-
just me. I
Mhm.
like Thor's physique is just. He looked like a pro bodybuilder in this, and it looked really just shocking to me.
I think
Sorry,
Chris
it's
Hemsworth
silent.
has always looked pretty buff. No?
Yeah,
But he always progressed. He always got bigger and bigger and bigger. It's
Well, yeah,
until
this is-
until Endgame when he got even
yeah.
bigger.
Isn't this just his transformation from chunky Thor to like
Yeah.
just Chad
Daddy
Thor?
Thor.
Yeah.
Daddy
Thor.
Thor.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty happy
Giga
with Marvel avoiding more CGI like tentacle hair, mainly because
Yeah.
of the She-Hulk trailer that's come out.
Oh my god.
My sister showed me the She-Hulk trailer, and
Terrible.
it's so unimaginably like bad CGI.
No, it's because
I heard
the-
it was very good. People liked it.
no. The thing
Like,
is,
not
Who
CGI.
said it was
show-
good?
the show might be really good. Like that's the
Ooh.
thing.
It might be good, but no matter how good it is, nobody's
They
gonna.
might introduce Matt Murdock.
Yeah,
Really?
that would be
Yeah,
cool.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No matter how
Oh,
good it is, though,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna be able to overlook the fact that she looks like she's just been plastered in 10 minutes before.
Yeah, like she just looks like a woman painted green, and like Hulk looks like literally like a completely like
Yeah.
shredded
Yeah,
demon.
I just saw a
Like,
still
why
of
does
Hulk.
she
It
not look
does
like a
not
shredded
look good.
demon? Why is she just painted green?
Why does
Like,
she
Yeah,
there's-
look
this
like
is real
shit?
weird.
There's a bit of her transforming like in the trailer, and it's literally her feet get a bit bigger, and she gets like 2 feet taller.
I
She has
will
red
admit
hair.
there are some scenes where she looks quite a bit taller, but it's like there will also be scenes where it's like she's walking through an office or something, and it genuinely looks like a green screen is behind her.
It's like that one scene in
It's-
Black Widow that always trends.
I don't get it. I don't understand. I didn't
I'll-
think it was that bad, that Black Widow scene. I don't get it.
I didn't notice it at all when I watched the movie.
Yeah.
Like you don't notice it at all, but when Connor pointed it out to me, there's this specific scene in the Black Widow movie where somebody is
Terrible.
falling off like
Yeah,
some
yelling
thing
up
in the
below
sky, and it looks really badly CGI'd.
Like
That is what we're referring to.
horrible.
I don't get it. I'm so
The
confused.
scene where her sister was like stabbing the explosion, and then they were like flying
Yeah.
away from the explosion. That was terrible. But like, dude,
Yeah.
the
Well,
CGI
yeah, that's what we're
from
talking
Iron
about.
Man is like way
Horrible.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
I went
bad?
back
I
and
just
watched
hope that
the
they
first Iron Man
patch it
recently.
up. It's like,
Oh my
you
God.
know how Sonic was
Yeah.
super bad, and then they made Sonic better.
Yeah.
First,
I
yeah.
hope they do that for
Yeah, yeah.
She-Hulk.
Like,
Dude.
Can you imagine if they released the entire Sonic movie without changing it?
Guys.
There's not a single person
Fucking-
on the earth that would have
Did you s-
watched that movie and not mentioned how bad
Have
it
you
is.
guys watched Sonic?
No.
No.
It is
No, have you
great.
seen that trailer of like ugly Sonic?
Oh yeah, in the Chip
Yeah.
and Dale movie.
Oh no.
No,
Chip
no,
and
no.
Dale
The
movie.
first
They
trailer
have ugly
that came
Sonic.
out, Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but there's a Chip and Dale movie coming out on Disney Plus.
The
and
new
they,
one.
Like, and they like bring Ugly Sonic back as a meme. Like he's in it for like
Okay,
a 2-minute cameo.
that sounds kind of dope.
Yeah.
And also Andy Samberg and
It's really
John
funny.
Mulaney are playing Chip and Dale.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know why I know these things.
Oh, really?
But I like that
They're
bad
comic
CGI
man.
reminds me of the Justice League, the first Justice League.
Oh, not Snyder
Like
Cut.
no, the Justice League by Joss Whedon. It was so shit. Nothing made sense. I
What
look
is the
back at it.
Justice League?
Yeah.
The first one, like the first Justice League that was made by Joss
Oh.
Whedon. It was
Yeah.
yeah. None of it made sense. It
I-
the decisions that they
hated
made
that
was
movie.
horrific.
I hated that movie.
What was the reason that he got the shit taken out of him by the internet?
What Joss Whedon?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because Zack Snyder's daughter passed away, so he had to take
Yeah,
over.
but
yeah, and
People were taking the piss out of him because of bad CGI, story making no sense. A lot of the
No
the
absolute
villains
sense.
look shit. There it was like it was a little misogynistic. I thought like for some parts for Wonder Woman, like he tried making it like funny like Avengers, but none of the jokes worked. Like
And
the Flash
didn't,
falls
like-
on her chest, it didn't work at all.
didn't
So it's
what's
just-
it's called?
Yeah.
Didn't the actor for Cyborg come out and say that he like fucking hated working
Yeah,
on the movie?
that's what I'm talking about. The cyborg
Yeah.
character came out and like actually talked shit about the director for something.
Well, to be
Because
fair,
he-
like they just
Yeah.
it's like basically the problem was is that they made it's like if they made Avengers without making Thor or like the second Iron Man movie.
Yeah, they
Like-
skipped ahead a lot.
Yeah, like just all of a sudden you're trying to introduce the Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg, and
Yeah,
like Batman.
Well,
Batman's
the
second
thing
movie
is-
all at
oh,
once.
sorry.
yeah.
The only one that was
They
really
did
developed was
that with
Superman.
Civil War. They introduced Spider-Man. But it was like new, and they didn't have Spider-Man before they released the first Spider-Man movie, and then now they're releasing the Flash movie in a bit. But now Ezra Miller is probably not gonna film the Flash
Yeah,
After
movie
he-
because of the-
in
after
some
his legal
shit in
troubles?
Hawaii.
I mean, no, but they've already made it. They've already
Yeah.
made it. They're gonna have to release it because they've already made the.
I was
film.
so excited for the Flash movie.
Because it's Flashpoint,
And why
basically.
did they add Green Lantern?
Oh, dude, they're underselling Green Lantern so bad.
What do you mean? There's a Green Lantern movie coming?
I know, man.
No, but they're not putting Green Lantern in any
No,
of these.
I wish there was.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wish
yeah.
there
Yeah, I
was.
think that's
Facts.
because they actually
There's a Blue Beetle movie coming
destroyed
out,
the
though.
thought
Oh,
of
yeah.
it completely.
No,
Blue
I
Beetle
don't-
is interesting.
I don't
I'm excited for
understand
that.
why they're not making movies about like the A-list like superheroes first. Also, why are they doing Flashpoint as the first Flash movie?
Yeah,
Why-
that's a good point. It should
that
be
is-
like,
I
why
think
is
it's-
that the
yeah,
first
yeah,
Flash
yeah.
movie? That could
Because
genuinely, Flash,
I guess it's
Flashpoint
most
is such a
it's the
cool
most
idea. It could be
Yeah.
like, and it could literally be like an end game sort of like culmination thing.
Yeah, I
Because
guess, but that
our
is the most exciting thing of Flash. That was the first thing. It was him and Thawne, and
just to
yeah,
just
no.
to be clear, Flashpoint's the story where Flash goes back in time and saves his mom, right?
and then everything
And
changes.
then it like
And then
yeah,
everything,
fucks up his
yeah, then
entire
everything
life.
changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, you know, the CW Flash,
Yeah.
they did 3 Flashpoints already, and obviously it's super bad. But they had Ezra Miller on it, and now they're saying that like they reinstated that the Justice League movie, the part where the Flash stops time and then runs back into the
Yeah.
past. That's the Flashpoint, and that's Flashpoint. That's what they're saying. is
Zack
Flashpoint.
Snyder's.
So in Zack
Yeah, yeah,
Snyder's
Zack
movie,
Snyder's
so they
wasn't
Wait,
canon.
what?
they created Flashpoint for Zack Snyder's movie. Now it's not like he goes back and saves his mom. It's that he stops time and runs back in time to save like everybody else.
So
Wait,
is-
but that he ran like
That's
he
the
ran
Flashpoint.
like 30 seconds back in time.
But that may have
Yeah,
changed
no.
everything.
This is like
How?
Does
yeah.
that change now?
he basically basically they use the idea of Flashpoint,
But yeah,
and they
I think that's dumb.
they made it like they incorporated that as that's why they use Flashpoint as the main storyline for the Flash movie,
thing.
because they have to continue off from the movie.
But I
also-
thought they specifically said that, or does he go back in time in the original cut? Because I do not remember the Justice League film.
He doesn't
No,
go back in time in the original.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
because
He
I
doesn't.
thought that the Snyder cut isn't canon.
No,
Right?
it's not.
It's not canon.
Yeah,
It's not.
I thought. Yeah,
I don't know
the
if it
Snyder
is.
No,
cut.
I think going back 30 seconds in time wouldn't be a decent foundation for a movie. Because the only thing that means is that it stops
Fair.
Darkseid from taking over the world. Going back
wish
to like
they
save your mom
extended that.
20 something years ago, there's a massive butterfly
Fair
effect
enough.
that you
I'm
can
sorry,
follow
no.
through.
Did
That
you?
could change anything.
Okay, when you watch the Snyder cut, it amazes me how different the film is.
It's
Like-
it's so different.
You know, there's even like color
yeah.
filters.
Yeah,
There's
and
like color
Darkseid
filter
is like
difference as well.
Darkseid is literally not in the original Justice League film, like at all.
They waste. Yeah, they wasted
Like-
so much.
It was
I literally
disappointing,
I do not
to say the
remember
least.
the name of the dude who's the villain in the
Steppenwolf.
first Justice League film. Steppenwolf.
He looked like just like a regular guy, just a little larger, just a little bigger.
And he was just like his
Wearing
whole thing
some
was,
chainmail.
I want to kill
yeah,
people.
he just
That's
had
it.
like a weird thing here, just
Yeah.
shit. I don't know. It just looks.
Well,
so
at
weird.
least we have the Batman.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The Batman
my
is
God.
so
That was great.
I shouldn't have watched that before, like right before Doctor Strange, because that ruined Doctor Strange for me completely.
No, Batman.
yeah, I think
was
that's
so
the thing.
good.
Watching Doctor Strange, it was quite good, but the fact that you watched it directly after the Batman, I don't think any movie of this year can live up to Batman.
At least no
was so
superhero film by any means.
Yeah, I
Uh,
thought that. I mean, wait, Spider-Man: No Way Home came out this year.
I do not think that Spider-Man.
I don't think
No Way
Spider-Man
Home-
can live up to it.
Yeah, because
Yeah, good.
if you spoiler alert, there. Yes, the other Spider-Man are in
Bro.
no Way Home. If you have
That's
not
not
watched
If
this
spoiler.
you
film
do
by
not
now,
know,
if you
if
have
you do
not
not
watched
know,
this film by now, you're dumb.
it's not even if you haven't watched it. It's if you don't know that the other Spider-Man are in it. You've literally been living under a rock.
Just
Yeah.
wait for like our comments just to be filled with unsubscribing, reporting you. You ruined my life.
Mostly from Seb.
We're gonna get comments on this video.
Please.
Yeah.
We need
Yo.
to What's something that we
We
could
will.
say that like would get us a lot of comments? Careful.
Careful.
What's something everyone likes? BTS is okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Connor, actually, we said careful.
Yeah, actually.
Actually,
Okay, no. Black. I'm a Blink.
My heart almost just dropped out of my chest.
I'm a Blackpink fan.
Yeah.
I am a proud Blackpink fan.
what are you saying?
Blackpink,
Blackpink.
What's Blackpink?
the other singing group,
Korean.
the other Korean
Dude,
group, Blackpink.
You're so
Oh.
hard. I've never seen any. If I ever
Actually-
see someone I would
actually-
like that, I will pass out then and there and cry.
Blackpink is better than BTS.
There we go.
Facts.
Comments
Okay.
down below.
Yeah, come
I'm
on,
gonna
now
clip,
let's go-
I'm gonna clip this, put it on YouTube Shorts.
guys. I don't like Jimin. I'm gonna pull it out there right now. I don't like Jimin.
Yo, okay.
like Jimin.
Ooh, negative subscriber.
Rap Monster is overrated.
How
He had weird lips.
That's too far, Connor. His lips are dreamy.
I mean, what the fuck?
Do you guys think we should maybe do a BTS tier list at some point, just of the members?
Yes,
I think
Yeah.
that would be a good podcast.
100%.
We could do it now.
We can.
Are you doing now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
Are we
okay,
talking
so-
about? Are we finishing
someone get
Batman?
Someone get up.
Okay,
to-
yeah. Talk about Batman. Talk about Batman.
Okay, yeah, Batman was just so good. I've heard that for the next movie they might use Mr. Freeze, and I think the person who might play him is Giancarlo Esposito. He was the Gus Fring in
Yeah,
Breaking
no.
Bad, and
I
amazing.
love him, and he's
He's
Mandalorian.
amazing. And man, yeah, I didn't know that, but okay. He's
No,
just, I
yeah.
just can't wait for what they're
Gus
gonna do
in
with the
Breaking Bad.
Batman because
I love Gus in Breaking Bad.
this Batman film was just something I don't like. It was so grunge. Everything worked.
And guess where it was
Everything
filmed,
just
guys?
worked.
Guess where it was filmed?
Where?
England.
London.
Why?
England.
Oh yeah, because
Hey,
England's really shitty weather. Yeah.
But England
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
Phoenix.
It's
England
just a big
sucks
insult
balls
to like the entire
of a
country.
cow.
So we ready for the BTS?
Yep, I'm so ready.
BTS
Down.
tier list?
I'm all up for it, boys.
Okay.
Alright, so-
L-
Okay.
Sorry, let me just
So-
check
do
how
this.
this
Okay.
looks.
Oh fucking.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, we're starting first. Who's the first one? It's what's his name? What's his name? Hope. J Hope.
Okay, so we're going for
Okay.
J-Hope first. That is this
Okay,
this
J-Hope.
Okay, give me-
sexy lad right here.
Show me some
Okay,
images. Show me
he's
some
not that
images.
good looking. I don't think he's that good looking. I think he's really.
Uh,
he's okay. He's
I
okay.
think he looks pretty good here. This is a cool file.
He looks kind of.
He's different. He looks very basic.
He looks really old.
He looks like a
What the fuck?
Yo, he does a
Yo.
little bit. Okay, not there.
Bob,
No.
we can't just like shit on this
If-
dude for like 5 minutes
if-
and then you suddenly go, he looks like Orion.
I mean, if Orion looked happy, then maybe.
Wow.
What did Orion do to you, actually?
You cannot tell me Orion. I've never seen him smile in my life.
Dog.
I'm thinking for this dude.
Well, that's because you never satisfied him in your
Bro,
Okay.
I don't-
I'm thinking for this dude, the only thing I can notice is his eyes look quite old, as Akshay said.
Yeah, he looks like he doesn't sleep.
He looks like he doesn't
I'll
sleep.
give you that. That's true.
I just think that even his talent. I've listened to him rap. He's one of the better. He's like the second best rapper probably.
Okay,
In the
do
BTS
you guys understand when I say this? He looks like an Asian Dan is not on fire.
Oh fuck!
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Get up a photo of Dan is not on fire right now.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah.
Go on images right now.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, he does.
Kind of, yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea who you're talking about.
Oh. Yeah, he was like that one YouTuber that we all used to watch. No, well, we didn't all used to. You know, okay, go back. Yeah. Yeah.
All of us.
I'm on it, boys.
No,
Okay,
actually, he is. That's not
the
a good photo.
nose-
That's not a good photo, but
No,
it
that's
is.
not the best
This
photo
is also
you
the
use.
best J-Hope photo, I think.
All the
Ouch,
photos
so-
have cat ears, guys. I can't find a better one.
God damn it.
How's this one? Oh, sorry, cat whiskers drawn on.
Dude, they do look similar.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's aside from the
They
point. Okay,
they
what
look
tier are we
similar
putting
in the
this in?
sense that they both have a face.
Okay, fine. Comment
Wow.
down below what you guys think.
I don't know
Yeah.
which one he is at the bottom.
What? Oh, so he's the first one.
Okay.
He is?
Yeah,
He's the first one, yeah.
I'd probably give him a B.
I
Like, he
give him,
does-
I
he-
give him a B. I give him a B.
I don't know. I give him a B because you said he looked like Orion, and like if we put anything below a B, then we're just like dissing Orion.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
gonna go below a B?
I
No, no,
was gonna go for a C. I just don't feel it.
I think he's I guess it's CB, BC.
I say go
Okay,
B.
Bob, deciding
Bob,
vote.
what do you think?
What do
Yeah,
you
Bob,
think?
you're deciding
C or
vote.
B?
I'd probably put him at a B.
Okay,
Okay.
All right, we're
Maybe
sticking with B then.
mid.
So who's the next member?
Okay, Jimin is really hot.
This is
I understand.
two
I
I
understand.
don't like.
Yeah, no joke.
I understand. He is.
The search results are Jimin as first, and second one is Jimin Smile. So I think a lot of people like him.
Okay, I honestly think. Wait, for looks, I think he's God tier. That's one, but S tier.
I don't know.
You
I
think
just
this
don't-
is God tier?
I think that's S tier, to be honest, bro.
No, I just think he looks really
Bro,
weird.
are you serious?
He looks
I
really
like the
weird.
eye color. He's got a nice
Yeah,
eye
yeah.
color.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just. It's 'cause-
Do you guys know Ollie London?
Yes.
I do
yes.
No, I don't.
Fun fact: Pepsi knows someone that's best friends with him.
Oh, I still don't know you.
Yeah. Ollie London is the dude that
Ollie
like
London.
there's that white dude that got so much plastic surgery to look like Jimin. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Scary.
that's why he
Dude,
looks
Do you know
like
what that
him.
kind of looks like? That's a hot topic that, like, not hot topic, but I don't think you guys will agree. He kind of looks like Austin Butler as Elvis Presley.
Who? Jimin
Austin
or
Butler.
Oh,
Jimin or
I'm
Ollie
actually
London?
really, I'm really
Yeah,
excited for that
same,
movie.
same,
By the way,
Elvis. Like, kind of. Giving me kind of those vibes.
What, this dude?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just think he.
It's the
Oh,
lip.
I can see it more.
It's the lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom lip
The
for
lips.
sure.
Like the-
yeah.
Dude, guys, you're telling me this guy's not attractive?
I think if
Jimin?
you, I think if,
You know,
Also, are
I'll
we going
say
for attractive or talent?
yeah,
no, we're going for attractive because I mean, I doubt any of us know their music.
Oh,
Am
no.
I wrong?
I think I probably know the most out of you guys. But it's
And
kinda hard.
and how much do you know?
I know like 3 songs. 4
Okay,
songs.
so not much.
Yeah.
I'd probably, I don't know,
I
He-
think no lower than an A.
no lower than an A.
Yeah.
Which one's he? He's this one, right?
The second one, yeah.
Okay, cool.
The first one, yeah. I think it'll
Um,
be an A.
second one or first one. God,
This one, I think it'll be an
Bob, where do you think?
I want to put him at an S because I know him. I'm familiar with him. That's why I want to put him at an A.
I want to put him lower because there was someone who I will not name when we were back in school in psychology class, and every moment of my life, all
Oh
they
my
talk about
God.
is Jimin. All they talk about is Jimin, and
Who?
A. I know the group.
Give
it
us the first letter. Give us the first letter.
E.
Elisa.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry for naming.
No, like no. Obviously, Elisa was lovely. Just that I heard about Jimin like all the time, and like it got to the point where like because I hated psychology, and the only thing in psychology was Jimin. You get what I'm trying to get at here? I just associate
I
Jimin
think-
with psychology.
Not really.
Shut
I
up,
think I'm
Bob.
good to leave him in an A tier because I thought he should probably be lower.
Fine.
So it's
fine.
probably about the median.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I have no idea. Actually,
Jin.
got it.
That's his name, Jin.
Jin,
How do you?
How do
Like-
you
like
fucking
Tonic?
know all these
J-I-N.
people's names?
Dude, I don't know.
like tonic.
J-I-N.
I don't even know my mother's own name.
Oh,
Like,
that's
What?
just bad.
What?
That's
Hold up.
just
Can we
bad.
talk about that? Wait,
What?
you don't know your
That's
mom's
Sometimes-
name.
bad.
sometimes I forget.
Bro, that's just bad.
What?
You forget your mother's name.
That's so
I forget.
Bob. Come on.
What the fuck?
Bro.
Bob.
It's not so
How can you admit that on the podcast?
That's so fucked.
It's just something that I have to share with you, everybody.
You don't
big
remember
Bob.
your mother's
Alzheimer's.
name.
I feel like that should always.
Okay.
That,
Sometimes
That-
I
that should be
search
the
something
title
online and I
of the
see it's already
episode.
been searched.
Bob does not know his mother's name.
Okay, leave it to me. Leave it to me. I'm gonna go. I don't know if this is a hot
I
take,
don't like
but this
guy. He's
dude,
got a big
is
forehead.
the-
I don't like it.
this dude is the best looking I've seen so far.
Nope. Big forehead.
I don't think he's that good looking.
I'm anti-forehead.
He is much better
I
looking
don't think
than
he's
the
that
other
good
two.
looking. I think he's decent. I honestly think he's okay.
I would give
Bob,
this dude
Bob,
an
do
A.
you think?
Yeah, I'd give him an A.
Bob, do you think he kind of looks like Gurren Poe from Mirror?
Who, from what? What?
Mirror, Gurren Poe.
Oh, how do you know that?
Are you serious?
How do you know
I'm
who
from-
Mirror are?
What the fuck do you mean? They're everywhere in Hong Kong.
That's a good point. Yeah, they are.
They're everywhere.
They advertise
They're
from things
everywhere.
from McDonald's to
Just
like
today-
what fucking birth control.
Sorry, what is Mirror? Is that a Kanto group?
Yeah, they're like fucking huge. You will have seen their faces around HK when you live there. Like definitely.
Yeah, bro. Definitely. They're
One of them,
so
Yeah.
one of them looks
annoying.
like this really socially awkward. Like he looks like he'd like take photos outside my window.
Anson Lowe probably.
That's nice.
It's the main dude. The main
No,
dude in Mirror
I think you're
gives
talking
me
about.
the
I thought you were talking about Eden.
Hmm?
Search him up. Search him up. You'll
Eden.
know. It's EDAN.
EEAN.
EDAN. Eden.
EDAN.
Dude, it kind of gives me
Eden.
David vibes.
Oh my god.
He does.
This guy? Oh, he does. He does. 100%.
Yeah. With the weird earring too.
Okay, maybe it's not that weird.
Guys, why are we attacking everyone we knew in school?
Oh, bro, because it's fun.
Alright,
No, it's not. It kind of actually.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna chuck this dude at A. Is he? I'm assuming he's this one. I think so.
Jin, yeah. I don't know, man. I would give him a B.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
I have no
Actually,
clue.
I would.
Wow.
I would give him a B. What are your thoughts?
Nobody saw that.
So what?
Nothing. Wait. So are you guys thinking B or
What
A?
did we? What did we?
What?
What did
What?
we?
B or A?
B.
Ryan?
Connor?
I don't know. I don't like the look of this guy. It's a D.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Shit.
Bob?
I mean-
Bob?
I'd probably give him a
I
B.
rate based.
Actually,
I
I
rate
want to push him up to
purely
A.
off vibes. And I don't
Bob
like
just
his
said
vibe.
A. Bob just said A.
What
I'm
did
giving
you
him
say?
an
You're
A.
wrong.
I'm giving him an S tier so that we
So
can level out.
median is B because
What?
Connor went
How
D.
does that level out?
So
No,
wait,
the median is
Jimin
S.
wasn't
Is
S.
sorry,
No,
is
it's
A.
here. It's B.
What? Guys,
I'm
I
pretty-
don't want to.
Okay.
Guys, can we not do maths?
Yeah,
Sure,
I
it's
was I was considering doing the math there, but I was
What's the average?
we're out
No,
of school.
guys, I'm past that point in my life.
Okay, I'm giving him a B just to satisfy everybody.
Thank you.
Now.
Thank you.
Uh, Jungkook.
Oh, it's S.
Ooh.
Actually, you're being so
Ooh.
generous.
S.
You
No,
are being-
100%. Dude, he's the best
He released
looking.
a song.
He's very good at singing.
Okay,
he's the best singer.
he's quite good looking.
He looks
Yeah,
like a. Okay, I low-key have to agree with you there.
He looks like a better, 20 times better looking version of Damien.
What is
Wow,
wrong with
just-
you?
Just
Why would you
wait,
diss Damien
wait,
like
why,
that,
why would you
man?
say that actually?
I don't know. I
What-
What's
hate-
wrong
I
with
hate it.
you?
Connor,
I ate a
uh,
pig. I
You're
ate a
coming
pig.
to
everyone's
I'm
head.
feeling a little risky.
actually, what
Sorry.
about him reminds you of Damien?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's one picture. Where is it? It's this one. The one in the yellow background. Not that one. The other one. Not that one. The other one. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. That just gives me Damien
Did you?
vibes.
Are you talking
It's
about a
like
different
cute.
Damien?
No, Damien, the volleyball Damien.
Yeah, I know, but that looks nothing. How does that remind you of Damien?
I don't know. This gives me.
Those are
Damien
different
vibes.
people.
But we can move. Let's
Shout
move.
out Damien.
Which one is he?
The
Yeah.
the next
He's the last one, isn't he?
the third one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it is.
We'll go with it. We'll go with it.
Okay.
Dude,
I
it's
give
so
him-
hard.
Where do we
I give
think?
him S.
Oh,
S.
I'll give him an A.
S.
If you're comparing him to Damien, I give him an S because I love Damien.
I'll give him an A.
I'll give him an
What the
S.
hell, guys? We're rating too high. We're being too nice here.
No. I'll
Alright,
give him an S.
he's sitting in S tier for now. We can move it later.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is RM Rap Monster. The first one.
Rap monster.
Can we
Off
please
that
do
name
RM? 'Cause
alone,
he
he's
looks
a
like
D.
he looks like the freaking he looks like the baby from like I don't remember which movie, but like he looks like dude, there was
I'm
like
sorry.
this one meme.
If your name
Dude,
is
he-
rap, that is a
looks
rap
like-
monster.
That is a rap monster.
That
Do
is
you
a
know
rap
do you know
monster.
what he kind of looks like? Do you guys watch the movie Home, the Pixar movie Home with Rihanna?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. He looks like the alien from that though. Okay.
You're horrible.
Sorry.
You're just hurting people out here.
Like
he was the
Oh,
one who
he
decided
looks
to
like
do
this. He
tier
looks like
list,
this,
so-
dude.
Okay. I get it.
I mean, he kind of does.
I get it.
A little. I'll be honest.
I give him a. I give him
Yo,
a
that
C.
alien
Stick him a
spit
C.
is fresh. The single button.
Stick him a C.
The singular button.
Dude, he considers himself as
Like-
the leader of the group. I give it. Put
It's
him in
a
a C.
colored burrito.
No, give him a C, dude.
I'm getting
He
more and
Yeah,
more
no.
convinced that we've misnamed some of these people.
No.
No, don't worry, don't worry. He's the first one.
Is
He's the first
he
one.
this dude?
Yep, he's the first one.
Yeah.
Rap Monster is
looks
a
like the
D.
Ice
If
Age
your
baby.
name
A
is
D?
Rap Monster, if your name is Rap, like, can we just sit there and think about that? Okay, his name is Rap Monster.
One day he had to sit down and think of a name,
Yeah,
and he went with rap mon. Maybe it sounds better in Korean.
I'm sorry. Like, there's like Jimin, Jungkook, like pretty normal standard names, and then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna be the black sheep in the group. Rap Monster. It's like all of us are going by like Bob, Ryan, Akshay, and then it's if I just went by like Atrocitus.
It's
Big
as
Money.
if you
Yeah.
went by like Connor Big Money Kavanaugh or something,
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
ridiculous.
or like if Akshay chose Sexy Chocolate instead of Akshay,
That'd be absolutely ridiculous. I don't know.
it would
who
be
do that.
crazy.
It would literally
Yeah.
shake
Okay,
the
stick him at
tectonic
C.
plates.
Next is what's his name? It is.
He's on his BTS.
How do you
Dude,
know
I
this
just
many?
I don't
Do you
really
listen
don't
to
know. I
BTS?
don't understand. I
There's
listen to them, yes. The next one is Sugar. Next one, Sugar.
Do you like frequent? Do you frequent BTS?
No,
Oh,
I just know
Sugar.
them.
I remember
Sugar is,
someone
I think
telling me
he's
about
S tier.
this one.
I think he's
He's-
pretty good.
I think
I
he's
like
S
his
tier.
hat.
He's very
I like
good
his
at
hat.
rapping.
You like his hat?
I like his hat. I like that photo of him
He's
with
very
his hat.
he's very good at rapping. So I'll give him. And he's also kind of like shy, so he's not a dick.
Oh, he's a shy boy, is he?
He's a little shy
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, for real.
That's cute.
Yeah.
You know what? I can work with that.
I'll give him an A.
Yeah.
He's this dude.
Yeah, I'll give him an A. And then the last guy then must be
B.
B.
V. He's an S. I give him an S.
Actually, you're being so nice.
Or an
You are
A. I
being
think I give him
real-
an A or an S.
Actually, I think you're a BTS fan. You're a BTS simp.
I
Look at that
liked
one
their
photo where he's
older
like
music.
eating his mic.
like. Oh, dude, he's like. What the
No,
fuck
he's
is that?
too
What's that
goofy.
mean?
He's too goofy. He's too goofy.
Nah,
I
guys.
think
no, bro.
I like this picture of him. He looks good.
No, he's eating his mic.
Wait, can you go to the no? Sorry, can you go to the top, like the diagonal image? The top,
What?
like the diagonal image?
His son?
No. Fuck. The one where he's in glasses. The one on the right of that.
This one.
Yeah. Wait, what is it? Dating rumors? Fuck!
Actually, did you just find out that that a couple was dating? A celebrity couple that you had
It's
no
from
chance.
Blackpink. It's the girl from Blackpink. That's why.
I'd give everything. anything to be
Actually,
with
they're just rumors. They're just rumors.
Actually, they're just
her. I
rumors.
know.
You still have a chance.
Rumors
Actually,
could be true.
actually,
true.
okay. Deep
Alright, well, in
breath.
the meantime, I'm probably gonna put him at an A.
Put him
Actually,
at fucking D.
I'm sure Jenny from Blackpink will still happily date you.
Fucking hope she likes. I hope she likes chocolate.
Jenny is really attractive.
Alright, I'll give him a B to be nice. So
She's
BTS
an
fans, this is
Why did we give that guy a D? I don't get it.
It's
because of his
Rap
name.
Monster.
Why do we
Is it
give
fucking
him
Rap
like
It's a
Monster?
rap
Oh,
monster.
Guys, BTS fans, this is our tier list for BTS members. If you disagree with us, let us know below. We're more than happy
For real.
to
Guys,
be
let's
strapped to a
clickbait
chair and
this.
listen to his music.
We're more than
Guys,
happy
we
to
can
not care.
clickbait this. We can actually clickbait this and just be like, we ranked BTS members, and then
Yeah.
like,
Well, it's okay. I'll
Oh.
clickbait it.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got
don't
this.
worry. We're gods of clickbait.
yeah. I mean, we did, but yeah. Yeah. That's it.
I kind of want to tell the story to the boys.
Yeah.
I don't mind it being on the podcast. It'll be funny.
All right.
I'm not very good at telling it, so it might be shit. But so basically, I had a business presentation this week,
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
it was the funniest business presentation I've ever done in my entire life. I'll give two pieces of context. One is the group had really bad communication, and we didn't really do any work.
Yeah.
And the second is that the teacher, I heard in the first tutorial class that we had, that she usually gets one group of boys in the class, and she seems to favor them in like grading and shit.
Yeah.
So we're doing this presentation. The group of boys went first. They had things like no resources. They all read off a script, which coming from Hong Kong, like reading word for word from a script, we kind of know that that's not how you're supposed to do presentations.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't even get through their entire presentation. My group goes up next. Everyone in my group except for me also had, like, was reading word for word from a script. We did have references, and we also didn't finish the entire presentation. And basically, at the end of our presentation, the teacher sits there in front of the entire tutorial and shits on us for 5 minutes, right? She's sitting there going, you guys read off your scripts, what the fuck? You have no references, even though we did have references. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. And then she points at me, right? Directly at me in front of my entire group. One person in my group, of which actually did like 75% of the work. And she goes, only one member of your group knew what he was talking about. And she points at me and makes me like name myself in front of the entire class
Let's go.
and take credit for this presentation that I definitely didn't have like the right to take credit for. But when we got back to the table, like we were sitting down so that we could listen to the other stupid presentations. This is the most quintessential University of Sydney experience I've ever heard of in my entire life. We sit down at the table and they're like bickering about it and getting mad. And the guy in my group goes, oh my God, this is so much bullshit. I'm going to tell my father about this.
Oh my
He says that in an
God.
actual conversation. And then he goes on to brag. He says, we know so many people on the board, like the board of directors, as if like he's going to like cheat the system and get his grade bumped up. And then he points out that the chancellor's his neighbor and how he's going to talk to the chancellor about it.
What the fuck?
This is a genuine thing that happened. Somebody at university, like a 20-something-year-old, said, I'm going to talk to my father about this.
Bruh.
I'm surprised that you go to University of Sydney.
Why is that surprising?
Because I actually didn't know you went there.
Oh,
Oh my God,
Well,
actually.
thanks.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
But genuinely,
That's
and they
really-
were sitting there like, I don't even know if we should stay at this point. We should just walk out. And they decided to stay so that they could go and argue with the teacher later. And I didn't really care about the assignment. Like, we passed. We just didn't get as good as the boys who went before us. But I was very invested in the tea. So I stayed afterwards to listen to them go and argue with the teacher. And she basically, like, obviously in more academic sense, she basically said, no, I've got another class now, fuck off. And had no discussion with them. And they were so mad that this teacher wasn't listening to them, even though their dad knows so many members on the board.
The chancellor's his neighbor.
Bro, you're 20-something years old. Grow up and accept the grade, dickhead.
Dude, no. That is what I'm so scared for next year of uni. Because I'm going to, like, you know, I'm obviously doing the business course.
Moving to business.
Yeah, because I think what I've realized, and I think most of us realize is that, like, we, like, had it really good in HK in terms of, like, our friends. Like, we didn't really have anyone that was, like, an absolute fucking, like... Dickhead. And, like, ever since coming to England, I have seen, like, the worst shit ever. Do you know what I saw yesterday?
What'd you see?
I went out to a bar, right? And it's, like, everyone goes and dresses up and shit. And then, like, I was waiting in line to get a drink. And next to me are these three, like, the palest white guys I've ever seen, dressed in the Jamaican flag with fake dreads.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they're walking around, like, speaking in, like, a Jamaican accent. I was like, how is this real? How is this real? And then I saw some other dudes wearing a sombrero, dressed as a taco. And I was like, okay, guys. Mayhaps not.
That doesn't sound the best. I mean, I will say, a lot of the people I've met at UCID, very nice people.
Oh yeah,
very chill. But this was in my business class, and the UCID business school is known to be, like, very posh, snobby, kind of full of twats.
Yeah.
By most of the other unis in Sydney. So it kind of lives up to the description that everybody else has of it. It was just so surreal to have that, like, somebody say that.
Yeah, it's like sort of, it's always like that shit that, like, you hear about on, like, fucking memes and shit, and you're just like, it's not real. Like, there's no way that actually happens. That was me with furries. I was like, there's no way they exist. And then I was waiting in line for a fucking donut. I was in line for a donut, and I turned around because I heard someone, like, come through the door, and I turned around, and it is 4 people with fucking dog muzzles on and cat ears, growling. And I'm like,
wait, what is a furry?
Yeah, furries.
A furry is like a person who dresses up as an animal.
A person who dresses.
Yeah, and, like, identifies
they have a persona.
as an animal.
I don't know if they identify.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah, it was just it was just really weird. It was just
like, do what you do, but, like,
that's just cosplay.
No, but it's not cosplay. It's more than cosplay.
It's not.
I think. Because
it's like a person. It's like personality. It's considered a personality.
Okay. Yo, that means I can be fucking Batman.
Yeah.
Because you're a bat.
That's not an animal.
No, or
that's just
Spider-Man.
a dude in a bat
like,
costume.
if I just no, but that's essentially it, guys.
No, but then you'd have to.
Have we cracked the code, guys?
Actually, instead of fighting crime, then you'd have to hang from a pole during the day and scream to see. If you really want to follow the furry tradition, you'd have to walk around screaming at walls.
No, but okay, here's the thing. Loki.
I keep thinking of
trying to find out where to walk.
I just keep thinking of that. Do you know that the sound by it's called by Garrett the Do you know what I'm talking about? That
what the
really,
fuck?
I like the.
It's like the snore. It's the snore.
I keep thinking of that every time I hear about yelling or some shit.
Oh, Bob just did it way better, and I understand what he means now. Yeah, that one.
Oh.
This is gonna be. Can you imagine being somebody who's, like, watching this podcast? We've gone
I feel sorry for them.
We've gone from Marvel movies to ranking BTS members
For real.
to actually playing loud
To just
moans.
being.
So you can never know what to expect.
my God.
I do want to before we do any like anything, we say anything. I really want to ask
Mhm.
Akshay, how do you feel about going to UBC? Because I am so excited for you.
I'm
honestly.
just
like
excited.
genuinely.
I'm just really excited to just meet new people, and
Yeah.
I guess really just because I've been in this environment for all my life. I've never moved houses. I've gone to the same school all my life.
Mm.
Never transferred. And nothing has changed in my
Yeah.
life. So I really just want to have that experience of like just change, and I just can't wait to be in that environment because I mean the campus is so fucking nice. I've already started talking to some of the people, and they seem pretty chill. And yeah, I'm just so fucking excited to just meet such new people and just talk to people because I guess I'm extroverted in that sense that I've learned to like this since working. Like I just love talking to new people and just talking to people. So I just can't wait to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
Wait.
actually, man.
Oh fuck
Oh,
off! He's gonna applaud.
Yeah.
go Akshay! Let's
Thank
go,
you.
baby!
Guys, you're doing too much. It's fine. You're doing too much. Thank you.
So are you gonna advertise this podcast to all of your new friends?
You better,
Go on.
because
No,
actually, I am out here plugging. I plugged the
no
podcast.
chance,
To,
no chance.
I plugged it to like.
Guys,
I
the
plugged
thing
it
is,
to, like,
they don't
people
know
I
who I
know.
am. No, but the thing is, they don't know who I am.
When you get
So
more comfortable,
all they've seen are photos. Once I'm in uni and people know me, then that's fine because I want to have
Bet.
at least a first good impression.
Bet.
If I fucking post it, they're gonna think I'm a fucking lunatic.
that's what I want to hear.
You are a fucking lunatic.
You
yeah,
are.
but I don't want them to know that immediately. I want them to like see this like cool,
Why not?
suave, machismo man.
Cool, suave.
Like just
For
like a
real.
charming, sensualist. Like a little bit of Jeff Goldblum mixed with like
Sensualist.
Antonio Banderas. You get me? So like, I just want to have
Who?
that vibe at first. It's just a Latin actor, but like, I want to have that vibe first, and then I can go
Antonio
into
Banderas.
yeah, just like weird. Then
Oh.
it's calm.
Speaking
Yeah.
of like when like you first start uni, one of the I don't know if I've ever told you guys about when. Oh wait, let's see this sensualist. That was an actual word.
Actually, this is how you want them to perceive you.
A person
To an
devoted to
extent,
physical,
yeah, not to that
especially
extent
sexual
maybe, but like
pleasure.
just more of like a
Devoted. Devoted.
Yeah, not even
oozing.
like preferred.
like I want to ooze,
Like,
like I just want
worship.
to ooze,
you want you want to ooze?
I want to ooze like what?
What kind of ooze?
Like, do you know what Jack Harlow oozes? Like, I want to ooze that kind of. Like sometimes it's a little cringy, but like at the beginning when he was doing it, you know what I mean?
That's a clip.
Oh my god. No, but okay. What I was saying, I hope you have an experience similar to this because I think you'll enjoy it far more than I did. In my first week of uni, I was like, obviously during like your first weeks, you go to like freshers and shit. So you're always at clubs, and
yeah.
I was at a club with like my friends, and then I was on like the dance floor, and then suddenly this girl like starts holding my arm, and I'm like, "Who are you?" And then they like look at me and are like,
Pepsi. I was just thinking that's the
"This is
story.
this is pre-Hepsi, pre-Hepsi. We're talking ancient days." And then I was like talking to her, and she was like, "Hi, how are you?" and stuff. I was like, "Hello, why are you grabbing my arm and shit?" And then she was like, "Do you want to read my poems?" And this is on the dance floor in a club, and I'm like drunk, so I'm like, okay, sure, why not? And then she gets out her fucking iPhone Notes app, and then puts this like poem like in front of me, and then goes, "It's about my tumultuous relationship with my father." And I'm like, okay,
I
first
thought
of
it
all,
was gonna be like. I thought it was gonna be like some cringy shit that she wrote for you 10 seconds ago.
yeah, no, I was like, I am like too drunk to take this seriously.
I
And I'm, like,
had to
reading it.
process. I had to process what tumultuous means. Like I understand what it means, but like in that context, I thought it was like some like rough, kinky shit with her dad. That's what I thought.
And I'm gonna say it right now, guys.
Yeah, no, same. I was thinking the same thing.
It was ass. I read that poem, and it was like some shit about
Dude,
like
come
her
on.
being in a car with her dad and talking, and then like her dad doesn't talk to her or something. And I'm like, this is boring. Like, I don't care I don't care about like the deeper intricacies of it. This is boring to read. And then the rest of the night, she wouldn't let go of my arm at all.
Was she hot?
No. And that
Oh.
gets me to my second point.
Whip.
I went out the night after, and then another girl came up to me, and she was like, "Hi, I heard you're biracial."
That's an interesting lead to a conversation.
I was like, "Yeah."
I heard you're
I was
biracial.
like, "Yes, I am. What about it?"
Mhm.
And then she, like, was like, "Oh, I'm biracial too," and I was like, "Oh, for real? What type of biracial?" And she's like, "I'm English and Lithuanian," and I'm like,
That's not biracial.
I think
That,
that's
that,
just
that
white.
typically is.
That's just white,
No,
my
but
guy.
it's just different types of white.
There is no such thing as different kinds of white.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
it's just Caucasian. You don't have
Yeah, you're just a Caucasian.
American Caucasian.
And then, do you want to know her follow up question? It's a real. Give me
What is
a
it?
drum roll. Give me a drum roll right now.
Okay, wait, I got you.
Give me a drum roll. Do you have any mental illnesses?
That is, this girl knows how to ask the hard hitting.
Yeah, I
questions.
know. This is how you get to a man's heart. And
That could also just be an insult. Like,
no, but no, this was the bit that like made me like nervous. It's like I said, not that I know of, and then she like gets like really close to me and goes, "You're lucky." And I was like,
do English girls are really
Connor,
weird?
Connor.
What the fuck?
You've just had an interaction with the villain known as Riddler. You should get the fuck away from her. What the fuck is that shit?
no, and
What
then
the
You're
fuck?
lucky.
yeah, and then like, she asked me like what kind of biracial I was, and I said I was from. I said I was like I'm Lao. So like I just said I was from
You
Hong
said
Kong.
your mom's Chinese.
Yeah, well
His
I
mom's
said
Lao as well.
I said one of those things, and then of course the next follow up question is, do you watch anime? And I was like,
Oh god.
perhaps I may on the occasion indulge
doubt
in
it.
anime.
Yeah.
And then she goes on this fucking tangent about how much she loves One Piece. And like, okay, this is the bit that scared me.
What
This
the
is the bit
fuck?
where I was
What?
like, this scared me more than the mental illness thing or anything. She said,
She
I
watched all of
rewatch
it?
One Piece every summer.
Oh.
What
One
the
Piece
fuck?
is 1,000 fucking episodes. You're rewatching that every summer? And filler? And filler?
There's really not that much filler in One Piece.
Is there not? Never mind.
There's no.
It's pretty amazing compared to
shit.
Naruto.
But then she then started asking me like the big boy question. She's like, "Do you want to come back to mine and watch One Piece together?" And I was like, "No, it's
Yes.
too long."
Wait. Are we talking about anime? One Piece the anime, or what's too long?
Both are way too
Ooh.
long. Are you kidding me? I thought the anime is 1,000 episodes around,
Damn.
and the
Actually, I
manga's
didn't
like
get the joke.
1,000
I
pounds.
don't know if I actually got it. I was like so confused.
Actually,
What
we
was
were
it?
talking. We were talking about my banana.
Oh, penis size. Alright, never mind.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
Completely not mincing your words.
Dude, that was the first.
Dang.
That's the first time I didn't get a penis reference. A euphemism I didn't understand. That's the first.
Yeah, can we get some applause here?
Yes.
Can we get some applause?
Wait, that's the
Shit.
first time you did. That's the first time you didn't get a penis.
Reference.
This is gonna destroy the podcast.
I think this
fucking
soundboard is the best thing we've
It's already a
found.
shambles. It's already a shambles.
I think it'll make good
I'm-
clips.
If anyone's still listening, I really
Nobody's
do
still
question. I
listening.
really do question your,
Not a,
I guess,
not
your
a single
belief system,
person's
but
listening.
also just how you are as a person. Yeah.
Like and comment and turn the
Yeah,
notifications
turn the
on.
notifications on.
Jesus Christ, Actor.
Yeah, sorry,
What
dude.
the
This is so,
fuck
I'm
was
so
that?
fucking sorry, guys. I think it's time.
Was-
Wanted to
was
do
that
this
a- was that a
outro to
song?
Super informative
No,
podcast.
it was.
Was
Sorry, it's Instagram. Okay.
Was that
Never mind.
Blackpink? Was that
No,
Blackpink?
I-
you would know.
Thank
I
you
would.
guys.
orgasm.
Thank you guys
What
very
is
much
it?
for watching. I
Okay,
think
yeah.
we're gonna end it there.
Yeah.
It's an hour 15 of the most horrendously
Don't-
bad podcast we've done.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please let us know what you want to see next, and we will catch you in the next
Facts.
episode.
Yeah,
Alright, can
for
we get
sure.
some? Can we get some like cheering or some good tunes?
Follow our socials.
Guys,
Follow our socials if you want to see more.
For real.
Yeah,
We're on
yeah.
TikTok.
Thank you.
YouTube.
Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks, guys. Thanks,
Thank you,
come back
guys.
some
Thank
other
you.
time. Thank you.
Come again next week. I'm Hero Weekend. Woo!